Ajit Mauser is the candidate-elect for Ward 46, this ward that we are in. Comrade Ajit Mauser is the candidate for Ward 46, a true and trusted comrade who walk the streets of 46 day and night. A comrade who makes sure that our people's rights are being taken care of all the time. A comrade who is so knowledgeable about this ward that he completely outsmarted the DA candidate the other day on Voice of the Cape. He completely outsmarted, and the poor guy, it sounded like he needed more sympathy from Comrade Majid on the radio. It was quite scandalous. The only thing that he could say is, I don't have enough money for the ward. Comrade Majid, it is you that we have a lot of hope in to take this ward back to the African National Congress. I ask you now to introduce the President here today. And just before the President speaks, we will just have a very quick song, Mr. President, that we'd really like you to listen to. But over to you, Comrade Majid.
Viva ANC, viva! Viva ANC, viva! Comrades, I didn't hear you loud enough, man. Viva ANC, viva! Viva! All protocols observed. Greetings to each and every one of you, and particularly to all of you for coming here from 1:45 and being patient and still staying here with us. We really appreciate that. Mr. President, we are indeed honored to host you here today. I don't know if you can remember, but in 2019, you promised to return to this particular ward, and indeed today you have done so. As you know, this ward has a rich history of servant leaders, such as the late Daloma, Dulcie September, who was brutally killed in Paris, as you all know, Robert Waterwich, and many others who have selflessly served our people, and some paid the ultimate price of sacrificing their lives. It's in their spirit that I made myself available to stand for this particular ward. Mr. President, gathered here today, we have a broad spectrum of residents, from the religious fraternity, the workers, business persons, representatives of the civic and the neighborhood watchers, sports and the unemployed. We also have the former councillors, which Comrade has already indicated. So I will not repeat their names again, but I'm so glad to see so many veterans that have come out. And there's one veteran that the program director did not mention, and that is Comrade Johnny De Lange, and he's given up his round of golf today. So thank you very much to the veterans for coming out as well. Mr. President, the ANC remains the home for all. We remain united in our diversity. Today, we face many challenges, including within our organization, but under your leadership, a renewed ANC is rising. An ANC in the spirit of our great leaders, in true revolutionary fashion, dedicated and committed so that we can meet the aspirations of our people in truly building better communities and a better life for all. Mr. President, we are proud of the change that you are leading to renew our organization and restore it to its former glory, an organization that serves the people of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call on you to welcome our President, but before we do so, we would like to do that with a song that will be led by our singer. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. What an honor it is for me to be performing for you, sir. I have been fortunate in my life, and I was telling the audience earlier on, that I have performed for the King of Malaysia for their 50 years of independence. And I was there as a South African artist, singing Xhosa songs and singing English songs and making them understand that we are worthy as a country. I have not seen enough hope in people's eyes up until this day, because you are our president. I believe that if I can sing the song for the King of Malaysia, I can most certainly sing the song for the King and the President of South Africa. I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. I said you come to me wild and wild. Then you come to me, give me everything I need. My heart's on fire. I said you come to me wild and wild. Then you come to me, give me everything I need. Everybody sing! The world of dreams. Hey! You speak a language of love like you know what it means. Then it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it stronger, baby. Cyril, you're simply the best, and you better than all the rest. You better than anyone, baby, than anyone I'd ever met. Now I am stuck on your heart, yeah. You hang on every word you say. Ooh, you tear us apart. No, 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 no. Baby, I would rather be dead. Here we go. Each time you leave me, I start losing control. Now you're walking away with my heart and my soul. No, 'cause I can feel it even when I'm alone. Oh, Cyril, don't let me. Thank you, Mr. Rifat Browers, for having me. Thank you to everybody here. Thank you so much. What an honor. What an honor. I truly mean that from the core of my heart. What an honor. Thank you so much.
You're simply the best, Mr. President. Please. Please.
Amandla. Amandla. Viva ANC, viva. Viva ANC, viva. Igama lamakhosikazi. And roar, young lions, roar. Thank you. Comrades, thank you so much. I had not expected that this wonderful day would end in almost a party mode like this. It's Cape Town. It feels like you are celebrating before we win, which we are going to do. Let me extend my greetings to members of the NEC who are here, also to Comrade Lerumo, who is the leader of the ANC in the province, comrades who lead our region here as well, and comrades who are involved in our election effort, both at national level and here in the province as well. We just had the wonderful account from Comrade Cameroon Dagmore of the excellent work that's being done here. And I'd like to applaud our volunteers who've been doing fantastic work. And I'd like to extend my greetings to the veterans who are here with us, and especially Comrade Farida, Omar. It's always wonderful to see you. She always has this ability of lifting my spirits whenever I see her, with an everlasting smile and laughter. So it was a joy to see her outside. And I want to extend my greetings to our candidates who have just been introduced, candidates who are carrying the flag of the African National Congress to victory. I extend my greetings to them because they look so hopeful, so full of energy, so much looking forward to victory, and you carry with you, the hopes that we all have. So I extend my greetings to you, but I also want to thank you for being willing to sacrifice time, energy, your lives as well, for the people of the wards that you are going to be representing the ANC in. So I give you my applause and I thank you for wanting to represent the African National Congress. Thank you very much. I've spent a most wonderful day here in Cape Town, and I wish it was a lot longer, but tomorrow I have to go to the Eastern Cape, to Port Elizabeth, Gqeberha, to extend our campaign there. I've been traveling and crisscrossing the country in a number of provinces, and comrades, it's really been an absolute joy to see how our people are responding to the ANC's campaign and coming out in droves, in their large numbers. As many of you will know, we are running this election on a very slim or non-existent budget. Non-existent, there's just no budget at all. Comrade Mbalula had thought that we needed X number of millions, and we're running the campaign on no budget. But the people are our budget. They are the ones who are coming out in large numbers and actually showing us that whereas in the past we've needed hundreds of millions to run a campaign, this time round they are coming out not being bussed. You know, we used to bus people. We used to bus them to venues. Everything was choreographed, well arranged, and, be bussed here and you'll have a food parcel and all that. All that is not there. But our people are coming out, showing us that they can run a better campaign than we can and make the ANC win. And you know, comrades, I also saw it here today. I saw it with my own eyes. Our people were not bussed in. There was not a single bus. There was no single choreography and arranged anything. They just came out in their large numbers, carrying their hopes, carrying the aspirations that they have for an ANC victory. And it is our people who are in many ways renewing this organization. In 2017, we passed resolutions at our 54th conference to renew and to rebuild and to unite the ANC. Wonderful resolutions. We went through turbulent moments to get that resolution, particularly the one about renewal, integrity, implemented. And we finally got it implemented. The African National Congress is on a path of renewal, of rebuilding, of becoming an ANC of integrity. Whether people like it or not, it is happening. It is happening, comrades, and it has taken time to get to where we are now. We have embarked on an incredibly wonderful journey of renewal, of rebuilding, of reconnecting with our people. And this election campaign has added impetus to our energy, added a lot of focus to what we need to do to unite and renew the African National Congress. Many thought that the near disaster that we went through with our candidates not being properly registered and so forth, the newspapers were replete. This is the end of the ANC. The ANC is finished. The ANC is collapsing. The ANC is near death, and it's on its last throes and all that. But comrades, that whole process, there was a silver lining to that process, a wonderful silver lining, because it was a great lesson for us to engender and cement the renewal process. And we are still going to learn a lot and do a lot following that whole saga. I call it a saga because that was a very sad moment that we went through. Many of you would have been discouraged, disheartened, but at times you need to go through a really bad situation to emerge stronger. And now that's exactly where we are, much stronger. So we went through that process, and I always say that, you know, the ANC is like a cat. A cat. You can drop a cat from the 10th floor and drop it down. It will tumble, but it will always land on its feet. We always land on our feet. We always do land on our feet. And now we have landed on our feet. We were given a very short time to prosecute an election campaign. And even as we started, people were doubtful. They would say, oh, it's so late. Oh, we haven't finished this and that. But deep down in my heart, I knew that cometh the hour, the ANC will demonstrate what it is worth, as it has always done in the past. And indeed, the hour is upon us, and we are demonstrating exactly what the African National Congress is all about. We are on the path of regaining our image. We are on a path of our people reconnecting with us, on the path of reinstalling integrity in the African National Congress. We are irrevocably committed to ridding our organization of all the bad practices, all of them. Be it corruption within our own ranks. Comrades, we are dealing with it. We are ridding this organization of corruption, and we are decisive in also dealing with very deviant behaviors. Was the political challenges, members, the political challenges that led to factionalism, that led to divisions, that we could only resolve through embarking on a vigorous renewal process, adherence to our values, adherence to principle, and making sure that we restore the integrity of the African National Congress. But I also ask myself lots of questions. What type of people are we deploying in our municipalities? And in some cases, comrades, truth be told, we found that we were deploying people because they could sing better than everyone else. They could dance better than anyone else. They could sloganeer better than anyone else. And they could toi-toi better than anyone else. Or because they belong to somebody else's faction. Or because they dished out quite a lot of patronage. And that's what it was. And having thought about it quite deeply, we felt that we need to change this, and decided as an NEC that from now on, people who occupy key positions in our municipalities have to go through a rigorous process. They must go through the eye of the needle. They must be thoroughly scrutinized, they must be vetted, they must be interviewed, they must be able to tell us what their capabilities are, what they can do, and what they will be able to do for our people. And we should be able to gauge whether they are fit to be mayors, they are fit to be speakers, and they are fit to be municipal managers, and so forth and so forth. So we now, soon after the elections, going to go through a rigorous process of selecting those key people who will play those types of roles. And that, comrades, is part of our renewal process. And we are going to be enriching this as we go on and on. Because we want fully capable mayors, fully capable officials of our municipalities, so that we will be able to be in a much, much stronger and better position to serve the people of our municipalities. That is what we want. So, comrades, I feel very, very confident. I'm filled with confidence as I go through the country and I see the enthusiasm and the support that the ANC is attracting. People are coming to the African National Congress once again, renewing their loyalty, their bonds with the ANC, because they can see that this ANC is on the move. It's renewing itself, it's rebuilding itself, and it is going to be a very effective ANC going forward. I am filled with hope for victory. I am filled with hope for victory. For victory even here in Cape Town. even here in this metro. And Comrade Farida, I am filled with hope for victory for us to win this ward again. Because that's exactly what I would like to see us doing. And I'm filled with hope that we will be able to win the various metros that we lost and some of the municipalities that we lost. In 2016, it was a real big shock and shame for us to have lost so many metros. Now I am hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful. I'm filled with hope, although a lot of work still needs to be done. And a lot still needs to be done to regain the trust and the confidence of our people. But I think we are on a good path to regain that confidence. And for that reason, comrades, for me it's been a joy to be here in Cape Town to see how our people are energized and are rearing to go for victory. Now, the only challenge, and I've been telling our people, is that we don't bring our supporters and voters out in large numbers. That is our Achilles heel. If we are able to bring out our voters in large numbers, we will be able to show a great, great victory, a great result in our various wards, and we can regain a number of wards. Here in the Western Cape, we're also filled with hope in various other municipalities throughout the country, and countrywide as well. I think we are surprising those who thought that the ANC is going to be rejected because of our past. People are coming in droves, in their large numbers towards the ANC to give us that decisive victory that rightfully belongs to our people. So I'd like to thank you for being here, and I'm sorry that we took so long to come and join you here, but thank you very much for your patience. We are on a roll. Our campaign has gained a lot of energy, and let us remain committed in the last 10 or 11 days to drive it to the victory that it should go to. And with your help, with the help of our volunteers, we will make sure that our candidates do finally emerge victorious. And with those words, comrades, thank you very much for coming here. Thank you.